Hey everybody, I'm Rydo, and we are back with another episode of the Talos Principle. I have been standing here in my robot body for 24 hours, recharging my batteries, and now they are fully charged and we are ready to take on another puzzle level. If at this point you don't know what the Talos Principle is, well, you're not going to understand a lot. Although, honestly, I don't know what the Talos Principle is yet. All we've seen is puzzles to get puzzles, these Tetris pieces, which this voice called Elohim that is acting like God says they are sigils of their name, and they unlock things. We've just unlocked a new item, so we're gonna figure out what that's all about. We've been playing pretty thorough. We have gotten every piece except for the gold stars in every level that we've played so far, and we want to keep that up. And see this little symbol at the bottom there? That is the item we just unlocked, which means we're going to need that item to get any of these pieces. So we're going to walk through here and start getting pieces. Last episode
These worlds and we within them are made of words. Hidden words, invisible to you, yet part of all things. We are a story. Your actions give life to the story, and the story gives meaning to your life.
That's almost a complete admission that this is a computer program, and when we're walking through these things, we are simply entering a virtual reality type thing. But I imagine we are entering a virtual reality of a virtual reality. I bet every single scene we've seen at this point is just all virtual everything. We've also found that we cannot swim, which is a shame. Can we survive Great Falls? Yeah. Guess there's only one way to find out. I guess not. The answer to that question is no. We cannot survive Great Falls. This has been the most, what would I say, human-like robot I've ever seen, and his inability to do anything useful beyond what a human could do. He can't bend steel bars, he can't jump over fences, he can't do anything. There's a lot of stuff that, as we start looking for secrets, we'll probably have to walk through all of this stuff. We will come back to the terminal at the end of getting all the pieces. I want to get right into the puzzles as much as I can, since I've already sat around and wandered quite a lot. Where are you, puzzles? Puzzles are through the... Oh, what? Recording number 23 version 0186. So we apparently just saw a ghost. Interesting. Computer ghosts. Wandering around.
Behold, I am Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness. Be gone.
Okay.
Excess data cleared.
So, any pretense that this is not a virtual reality has just been thrown out the window. There's no pretense whatsoever at that point. Push it further. And I doubt any kind of events like what we just saw will actually happen while we're working on puzzles. But we are seeing these corruption bits, and I kind of wish the corruptions would go away. Or there's an option to turn them off or just have them happen a little less. We've seen one of these, but we don't know how to use it. We actually found the star in the overworld. Oh, a different color. And a star. Excellent. It always pays to be thorough. Connector is what it's called. It's got a little cool. So I got a. What is that? Like a laser beam producer? Okay. And so I have to. They go in shadow when you don't have a line of sight. So I dropped it. And take this connector. And we can select this. And we can select this. And we have line of sight, so we can drop it. And it powers that up. We've got it. That is great. But now I want that other one. So where's the red laser coming from? See, that's not working. Because it's the wrong color. Nope, you can just walk up to this thing. We're looking everywhere. Oh. Interesting. Let's see. So I've got one here. Take this. There's one hidden in the tree. And then one hidden right. Come on, hit it, connect. So we've got it. We just now have to figure out how to get the red energy into a tree. And I bet we have to do it from another puzzle. I bet we have to. Let's run out here. This is the tree with it in there. Ooh. But I'm not seeing a red thing or anything to connect it with it. Is this gonna be like every single puzzle has to connect? We found the first part, but we have to do all of the other puzzles? Let's move on to the next puzzle and try. Because we could probably connect to that tree pretty far away. Maybe there's some more connectors in trees. Maybe we have to go through multiple trees. Let's see. We got one. Somebody's painting black paint still. Don't cross the streams. So here, the streams are crossing. I can walk through them, I just get a little bit of vibration in my controller. So I can physically block one. So both of them are lit up, and then put it down. And there we go. That's really freaky. That is almost like horror game level of freakiness. Ooh. Apparently we're working our way to unlocking even a new item. Another item. So, we're done with this. I gotta look at the trees. I'm all turned around. I have no idea which tree is the right tree. Come on, one of these trees has to be the right tree, doesn't it? Drop. Alright, time to change the game options. There it is. So much easier when you have the crosshairs enabled. Nice. Now we run. Cool effect. It doesn't just go up there, it dances around and goes up there. So we got that star. I like stars. Gold stars. I don't think I got a lot of gold stars in school. In fact, maybe I didn't get any. Maybe I was a really bad student. Probably was. New statue, still no head. Well, this is the exit. Connectors can connect to several things, it seems like. At once. So that should work. To turn everything on and open. It kind of looks like you could climb up here. Alright, so this guy is connected to the guy up here. Alright, not a problem. Not a problem. I wonder what the maximum number of connections is. See, now if it buzzes, does that mean I can walk right through it? No. It's still physically there. We have unlocked another object. Alright, let's keep running. Keep looking. One more piece, I believe, this way. One more piece this way. 3 pieces this way. And one last piece here. Above all that. Now, we haven't seen any air mines, we haven't seen any machine guns. We're just focusing on the new technology. Work. As long as the beams don't cross, then we're fine. Of course, I'll have to cross them a little bit. Another piece down. Doesn't look like there's any stars or anything hidden here. Just be thorough. This wall looks different. So I think we're down at the end of the path at this point. Looks like a ghost. Ghost ball. Interesting. It's a nice view. It's a little bit more mountainous, less oceany. Let's see what this ghost ball is.
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
Oh, so I want to say thank goodness for audio logs. No, that could have been more text to read, and that's not something I want, is more text to read. Also, personal philosophy. People have told me I'm stupid for this thought, but I have this theory that if you leave somebody in an empty room long enough and they get bored enough, and then you just put like a pocket knife or anything knife-like on the table, they will eventually start playing with it, and they will eventually cut themselves. So that audio log made me think of that theory. It's probably a dumb theory, but there is a fascination with sharp things. If you give people fire, they will eventually burn themselves with it if they get bored enough. At least that's my theory. So we're we're just running around. Well, we're getting somewhere. I think we've run around the edge of the map here for a quicker exit. Those footsteps, man. It's not clanky. It's not like clank, clank, clank. It's like, shoot. Am I making any progress, or am I just stupidly hurting myself? I'm getting further and further away. It's not the fall damage, it is a specific areas I'm just not allowed to be in. But that was a pretty quick way to get back to the beginning, which is where I wanted to be. We have gotten everything, we got the star, and we've killed ourselves. It'll be irritating if the game gives different endings based on the number of times we kill ourselves. It seems like we could play this game and not die at all, but it'll be a little irritating. So like I said, we'll do the terminals last, since we're done. Attention, your user profile has now been generated. We have been doing this Turing test to see if we were human or not, and I've been answering the questions in a fashion I believe humans would answer, even though some of the answers were more interesting to me. So, now it's time to download a profile. Of course, we should have failed the test. We should have completely failed the psychological profile, because we are playing as robots, so we should have failed it. But if we wanted administrative access, we need to pass it, so we need to run. Let's display the conflicts. User provided an objective response when asked for a subjective one. User provided a particular account of personhood, but was uncomfortable with its implications. User sought to maximize both liberty and quality of life, but these ideals are incompatible. I did not answer that question that way. I know for a fact we answered that we disagreed with maximizing liberty. So I think I'm calling some BS on this report. I don't think it. User denied moral authority but defended moral claims. User had inconsistent values about value. Okay, I did have that. I will admit to that one, but I thought I said not maximize liberty and maximize quality of life, but it seems like it's saying I didn't. Let's display account privileges. Basic account privileges only. Due to outstanding notes on your account, and despite displaying many of the characteristics of being a person, you cannot be granted admin status at this time. In the meantime, please enjoy the basic account functions. Okay. I guess I failed the test. Let's display the psychological profile. You may already be criticizing your own performance. They got me there. But it's clear you understand the world of ideas affects you, even if you are sometimes weary with the realities that allow your preferences to dictate your beliefs. You have a great deal of unused capacity which you have not turned to your advantage. Disciplined and self-controlled outside, you tend to be worrisome and insecure inside. But you pride yourself as an independent thinker and do not accept other statements without satisfactory proof. Alright. This is total BS. This is written specifically so that anybody would apply this profile to anybody. Although he did get me with criticizing my own performance. Heck, I am a critic though, so I criticize everything. But yeah, you can phrase things so it always applies to everybody. And also you can convince people to think a certain way based on how you phrase it. It's very tricky. Alright, let's access the calm portal. You currently hold a basic account. Network access is restricted to administrators. Please enjoy these basic functionalities. Log MLA support ticket. So, I'm sorry I wasn't better able to assist you. If you're still encountering a problem, please describe it. Account certification error. Let's see, lost admin password. Thank you, a support ticket has been generated and appended to your profile. You will receive a notification when a reply is sent. So maybe I can convince it to email me the admin password. Anyways. So now we're back to the regular thing. We have a progress reply email, we have a mail error dot, and we have beginnings.text. Hi all, everything's been moved to the L facility. I know it's sad to say, but good old Jeff building, to leave the good old Jeff building behind. But it makes sense for us on site, especially as there are severe power outages, maybe severe power outages in the coming weeks. Something bad happened. Arcadie's team is already working, blah 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 blah. But you really don't need to worry about the teams getting in each other's way. The facility is genuinely humongous. Let's get the show on the road. I imagine that's what we're in, is the facility. Let's see what the mail error.dat is. From Arcadie to 504 recipients. I'll keep this short, you all know me, so that I know what I'm talking about. I realize that you're all working on projects meant to somehow avert blah blah blah. See, it's cutting out, it's censoring what happened. Was the event that the computer programs became sentient? Is this the Terminator scenario? Did Skynet take out the world? I believe that blah 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 preserved the non-biological components of blah 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 blah, not in terms of blah 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 immediately. You'll find the details of my proposal in the attachment, but the short version is blah blah blah. Beginnings.text. Stratton of Sagittaria, he's a philosopher, we'd heard about him before. It is a grave error of many philosophers, not only of the Athenian school, but also many others, that they begin not with the observation of the cosmos as it surrounds us, but with the conclusion already in mind, and often that conclusion is that the world was created ideal, mankind itself the greatest creation of the gods. Yet neither the world nor the gods owe mankind perfection. It is arrogance itself to presume so, and contrary to all methods of philosophy. The honest philosopher seeks only the truth, even if it bears no comfort. He must begin by assuming, as Socrates says, that all he knows is that he knows nothing. Up. New journals. We found a time capsule. Number 2, so we missed time capsule number 1 somewhere. It doesn't look like all these are gonna be super big, although they may start making columns here. So we'll have to see. We're done with this area. Back to I think it's like Inception. I think this is virtual reality. here, but we don't see the cracks. Notice we do not see any like visual glitches here. But when we go in the virtual realities of these rooms, we do see the virtual reality. I think it's a dream within a dream, inception type stuff going on. And it gets so complicated that that's why we see the glitches in that reality. But we can't see the glitches in this reality because they have enough processor power to hide them. Anyways, that's just another theory. I'm gonna throw out theories all throughout this series, and we'll see how right I am. I probably won't be right at all afterwards. We have enough points now to unlock a new item, so let's do it. I thought Elohim would have said something right then, but he didn't. Interesting. So we've apparently unlocked the box, and that box will help us in the next section. But unfortunately, my robot batteries have been drained for the day, and so I'm just gonna have to stand here and wait for them to recharge for another 24 hours. And so it is the end of my episode. As always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my video. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it looks like Twitter is becoming the right place for me to advertise better on. I am at Rydo of All, RYDOOFALL. No spaces, no dashes, nothing like that. Follow me there, and you'll get notifications when new videos come out, when new series come out, and I will actually communicate a small amount. Don't delude me with silly questions, but if you have a real question, I will try and answer it. Anyways, have a good evening.